What's the funniest way to answer a wrong number call? My freshman year of high school I was taking a Spanish course. Well, a telemarketer called my house and I thought it would be hilarious to answer it and say hola. That is until the man switched to flawless Spanish. I've never pressed a button to hang up so fast in my life. I did this except I answered in French. I don't speak French. I can't say the same for the poor girl on the other side who said oh and switched to French. I think next time I will switch to Swahili. Just go along with the call. I used to have a phone number that was one number off from the phone number for Lowe's. There was a misprint in the phone book where they listed my number for Lowe's, and I used to get calls for Lowe's all the time. One time I decided to go with it. This guy called asking about air conditioners, and after answering his questions as best I could, I said, "Why don't you come in and have a look?" He said, "Okay." I wonder if he asked for me when he got there. I like to try to sell them insurance. It is really funny when you get a die-hard salesman that tries to one-up you. I get to lie and make up stuff like reverse life insurance that pays so long as you don't die, but he has to stay on script. Sorry sir, but your cheap car insurance just doesn't stack up to my company's free miler cues with every purchase promotion. I wish to purchase one of your reverse life insurance policies. I posted this a couple of years ago. Phone rings. Unrecognized number. Me. Hello? Caller. Steve. Me. Nope. Caller. Is this Steve? Me. Nope. Caller. Who is this? On a side note, I freaking hate it when wrong number callers do this. Me. I'm not Steve. Caller. Steve. You do this crap all the time. Stop frickin' around. Me. I'm not Steve. And I'm not frickin' around. Caller. Who is this? I mean it. Me. Laughing. I told you. I'm not Steve. You dialed the wrong number. Caller. God dang it, Steve. Would you frickin' knock it off with the wrong number crap? Me. Dude, look at the screen on your phone. You dialed the wrong number. Caller. Pause. Oh. That's not Steve's number. Me. Nope. Caller. So you're not Steve. At this point I'm wondering who's trolling whom. Me. Audible sigh. Number. Caller. Frick. He gets me every time. I don't wanna hang up, because if you're Steve I'm gonna be frickin' pee. Me. That's okay. I'll do it for you. Click. A few minutes later my phone rings. A different unrecognized number. Me. Hello? Caller. Dude, this is Steve. Me. Thinking I'm definitely getting trolled now. Yeah, Steve. Just wanted you to know you really fricked with my friend's head. Thanks. Me. Hesitantly. You're welcome, Steve. Bye. Me. Bye. Click. This was some 18 months ago. I've never heard from either of them again. Caller. Dude, this is Steve. I freaking lost it. My mom used to answer the phone, wrong number or otherwise, and say, "Planters, which nut would you like to speak to?" Our name was not Planters, for the record. I always answer telemarketing calls as an agent of Federal Communications Commission. I've never heard folks hang up so fast. That's probably a good way to actually get on their do not call list. When I was a kid and landlines were a thing, my parents installed this box next to the phone that had a button. If you pushed it, it would play this extremely annoying and loud automated message asking to never call again and remove you from their list and cite relevant laws or whatever. Several times we had telemarketers call back to say how it was the most annoying thing they'd ever heard, which feels like a win. Sounds like it didn't work. Please don't hurt them. I told you I just need another week. I've done all I can. Whatever they say. No, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, not a wrong number call, but certainly unwarranted. I was over my uncle's house many years ago when he got a call from some marketer. I only heard his side of the convo, but I'd imagine when he answered, the marketer asked something like, "Hello, sir. Do you like to save money because," he said, "I sure as fit do. I like saving money so much I restricted my diet to soda crackers to cut back on toilet tissue. When I take a crap now, all I need's a broom and a dustpan. Hello." If the guy on the other end was laughing as hard as I was, I'd have hung up, too. This is so original and so freaking funny. I felt terrible the other day. I answered, "Hello." The other side just said, "Who is this?" which I thought was rude. and deserved at least curtness back. I replied in my sternest voice, "Who are you? You're the one who called me." And the voice suddenly sounded like what it was. A young kid who said, "I'm sorry mister, I just thought I called my mom." So I apologized profusely, told the number, confirmed it was just a wrong number and told them I hope they found their mom. If I receive a call from a wrong number, I save it in my contacts with the name they have addressed me with. For example, wrong number Steven, or wrong number Charles dry cleaner. I always do this. I got a call asking for Brad. I politely told him that there is no Brad here and he ended the convo. Couple of weeks later he called me again asking for Brad, and again I told him the same and hung up. After some day he called me again and I answered the call saying hello, Brad speaking, and for some mysterious reason the caller hung up on me and never called me again to this day. That's freaking hilarious. I need to do that. It's almost like they know you aren't Brad, so when you say you are, they get confused and don't know what to do. Back in the landline days I had a woman call me and she said, "Hi, Johnny, is Sandra home?" Being as I am not Johnny and not knowing a Sandra, I assumed it was a wrong number, so I said, "Yay, bitch's taking a crap right now. Can I take a message?" She was like, "Well, no, I guess I will just call back later." And I said, "Smells like it's gonna be a while," and hung up. I don't know about wrong numbers, but whenever I get a call from an unknown number I answer with, "Crazy clown circumcisions." The last time I did that, though, it was the judge of elections confirming that I would be working the polls. He never brought it up. One day he's going to come to you and ask about getting a little snip. 4 weeks in a row, at 11 PM on Friday, this guy called my number and asked, "Is Lisa there?" 4 weeks in a row, at 11 PM on Friday, I answered, "Sorry, man, you have the wrong number." The 5th week, at 11 PM, I was ready for him. "Hello, is Lisa there?" "Oh, sorry man, she died this morning." Total silence. Then, "Really?" "No, not really, you moron. Now get your phone numbers straight." He never called back. I sometimes do this to even save numbers, just to mess with them. I also do my best to use my radio voice. National Ornithology and Mammalogy Institute. Dr. Adam Smith speaking. How may I be of assistance? In Hungarian. With a Hungarian name, but you get the gist. I had a friend hang up on me twice in a row before he realized I'm screwing with him. It's such an unlikely thing you hear, that people just assume, "Oh, wrong number. Frick." I got a call from some cold caller agency once, and they wanted to speak with Dr. Adam Smith. So the years of fricking with unknown numbers actually resulted in somebody somewhere correcting the data that's linked to my number to a certain bird's professor. I basically made some poor sap prank call me while he was doing his job, trying to sell me crap. This is some next level planning. Please Linda, it's been 6 years. I just want to see the kids again. I just want to be happy again. I lied, Linda. There is no other partner or any other family. I'm living alone in a 1-room apartment. I can barely afford the bills. Just let me see them one more time before I end it all. Incomprehensible sobbing, then I hang up. Good lord, Bob's Burgers got dark. I got a home phone for work recently and got like 30 calls a day cause this number they gave me was on every frickin' list under the sun. I started answering some of them for giggles before I just muted the ringer. I only needed it for outbound calls anyway. One lady calls and asks, "Hi, is this Patrick?" I just say, "No, this is the Krusty Krab." She laughed. I laughed. I hung up the phone. My nan used to answer every phone call as "Hello, Battersea Dog's home." I'm sure the wrong number calls were pretty funny. "Hi, oh my gosh, it's been forever, what's the latest? Fill me in, Bob." "Bob, I've got Pat here, I'll put it on speaker, so I guess you'll want to know everything about the kids. Justin is out on parole finally, and let me tell you that was a crap show of epic proportions, but we're moving forward and, oh, Sammy got that tattoo, remember? The one with 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 hello. Hello. Years ago there were two doctors with the same family name in town. One was a dentist, the other, my father, is an internist and was working in a hospital at that time. It was quite obvious that the number that could be found in the phone book under my dad's name was not the number of the dentist's clinic, even more so since you would find this number on D like dentist. And yet, people called us at home, thinking we are a dental clinic time and again for years. Usually we were nice, told them that this is the wrong number, gave them the number of the dental clinic and that was it. Sometimes I even had some interesting conversations with complete strangers. But there were always the buttholes and the morons, and to this day, I am not sure which were more annoying. Buttholes were the ones actually thinking they've called the dental clinic, decided that the staff here would play some stupid jokes on their patients for whatever bizarre reasons and immediately became verbal abusive. Some of them even were screaming at my little sister, and I remember my father screaming into the phone, which dental clinic hires a 10-year-old as receptionist? You freaking moron. And the morons. Oh, the morons. The people who would call the wrong number time and time again, always, acting in disbelief that they would have called a private number, even if we gave them the correct number every bloody time. After 2 years or so, we were sick of it and we just started to generously hand out appointments. Friday 10 PM. Yes, sir. No problem, sir. You are asking if you can get an appointment on Christmas Eve? Sure, sir. Why not, sir? No. 7 AM is already booked, but if you could come at 6 in the morning, that would be great. Well, at least some of the morons got it over time. Alright, I hid the body. What do I have to do next? Please, I just want to see my family alive again. No matter what they say, just answer. I don't have time for your riddles. Just tell me what I have to do next. Who is it? Who else do you want dead? Sob for a few seconds, then say, I just want to see them again. I'll do anything. Then wait till they hang up. I love to frick with telemarketers. Had a lady call trying to sell me vacation property in Williamsburg, VA. Everything was going along fine, and she was trying to get me to come down and see the property. Do you have any kids? Oh yeah. How many? 7. Oh, well, you're going to need 2 rooms, but we can do that. Oh no. I'm the luckiest man in the world. What? Yeah, I've got 7 daughters, and they're all HOTTTT. Sir, you can't have 7 people in one room. Oh, we've got a problem, then. Cause they all sleep with me. Impressively, she was able to keep going. Had another where the guy called offering DirecTV, and he says, and you can pay however you want. Wait, however I want. Yes sir. Okay, this could work out. Can I pay with nickels? Sure. I don't see why not. Oh sweet. You see, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I make my own nickels. Really? Oh yeah. It's a little time consuming, and that's why I'd want a TV downstairs in the basement, so I can watch it while I'm marking my nickels. I have a good story for this. I'm late though, so probably nobody will see it. Some time ago I did a stint as a dot contractor in IT. Worked on a military base and all that. We'd get the normal kind of IT calls. It's far more mundane than you think. Anyways, one day I get a call on the green phone. Non-classified phone. Me. So and so military unit network operations center. This is not a secure line. Caller, I've had it with your crap customer service. I want to cancel now. Me. Excuse me? Caller, you heard me. I haven't had internet all week and you keep giving me the runaround. I want to cancel my contract. I've figured out this guy definitely has the wrong number, but it's a slow day, so I decide to frick with him. Me. Well sir, usually you have to serve your entire enlistment. You can get out early in some special circumstances, but being fed up isn't one of them. Caller, that's balls. I want out now. You overcharge me and it doesn't even work. I'll call the BBB. Me. Sir, we don't charge for internet or phone. Caller. What? You've been billing me so and so dollars a month for a year now. Me. Who do you think you called? Caller. Now really P. WTF. You're Comcast. Me. No sir. This is the US Army. Caller. Click. I love this country. A few years ago my mom was complaining that she kept getting the same call around dinner time. Definitely telemarketers. I offered to mess with them, so I answered the phone with Jake from State Farm. How can I help you? The girl on the other end started laughing and then asked for my mom by name. Shoulder stopped the gag at this point, but instead I just kept telling her I was wearing khakis. Turns out it was the bank and it was an important call. I use any one of my accents, my favorite being Russian or Scottish. Here are some examples. Scottish. I fucking told you if ye kept talking shit I'd take you out into the woods and rip out your eyeballs. I do the same in my Russian accent as well as the dozens of others, with variations. Username checks out. My friend answered a call he thought was a telemarketer by putting it on speaker and blasting an air horn into the phone. It was his mom calling from a friend's house. She forgot her phone. Whenever she can't understand or hear what he's saying to her, she says, "I'm sorry, some dumbass answered the phone with an air horn and now I'm deaf." What? My dad's tactic. Accident claims. Yes, I have been injured in an accident that wasn't my fault. What happened? Oh, well you see, I jumped out of the plane without a parachute. Hello? Other far-fetched scenarios have included shark diving, base jumping, bungee jumping, rock climbing, etc. Insurance sales. Car? Yes please car. Want car? Yes, you give me car. Miscellaneous. Adopts voice of an elderly man. I can't help you. I don't have any of these things. What are you talking about? Computer? Oh yes, I know computers. Will you show me what to do with it? What can I say? He's retired and this seems to be one of his hobbies now. He genuinely enjoys wasting the time of these cold callers. Random woman. Is Joe Arsis there? Me. Sorry, you have the wrong number. Click. RW calls back. Is Joe Arsis there? Me. You have the wrong number again. Click. RW. I know I have the right number. I'm looking at it right here. I want to speak to Joe Watsis. Me. Click. RW. Don't hang up on me again. I want to speak to Joe Watsis. Me. Lady, which of these three do you think is more likely? You dialed the wrong number. Joe Watsis gave you the wrong number. Or I ran over to Joe Watsis' house and answered his phone. Click. Got a shitload of calls for Joe Watsis, including a polite guy. Polite guy, may I please speak to Joe Watsis? Me. Sorry, you have the wrong number. Click. PG. Oh my GD, I did it again. Sorry. Me. Yes, you certainly did, as have about 50 other people this past week. PG. Laughing hysterically, he sent out an email to about 100 contacts with your telephone number. Me. Wait, like business contacts? PG. Yes, clients. Polite guy continues laughing hysterically and I hang up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank god you called. It's halfway up my urethra and it's just going deeper. Please, tell me what to do. OHHHH the pain and the pleasure. Don't say anything until they say hello. Is anyone there at least twice? Then proceed to make a soft low-pitched laugh in triplets. Ha, 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 ha and watch them freak out. I always answer unknown callers with, I live in Germany. Policy Präsidium Dortmund, was kann ich für Sie tun? Police Headquarters Dortmund, what can I do for you? Because of all the spam and robocalls, I've missed out on a couple job opportunities. Now I answer every call, but I say nothing. If it's a robocall, it hangs up after a few seconds. If it's a person, they say something, and I decide if I want to talk to them. I was working at this call center. I said, am I speaking to Mrs. Wong? Redneck sounding guy said, Wong number motherfucker, worst job I ever had. I got stories. I want to hear these stories. So this only works if they ask, is this Female name here since I am a guy. They ask, is this Emily? Respond with, I can be for the right price. I got a call from Jamaica. I'm in the US from some idiot who could barely talk telling me I had won $1 million. I put him on speakerphone and for 20 minutes me and a co-worker kept him going in circles. When he wanted my visa number so he could process my winnings, I told him it was in my purse in my car. He said he could wait for me to go out to my car and get it. That when I said I couldn't because my boss chains me to my desk every day so I don't leave my desk. He then wanted to speak to my boss. That's when I said I wanted to speak to his boss. He puts his boss on. Boss was less an idiot and wised up fast and hung up fast. Whenever I receive a spam call for something we obviously don't need and we never had an account for, we like to waste as much of their time as possible. I'll get some co-workers in on it and we transfer the caller to different departments until they get sick of it and hang up. Oh, you need Jim. He's over in deliveries. Let me transfer you. Hey, this is Jim. Oh, no, you need administration. Let me send you over there. Administration, this is Jenny. Oh, that would be our logistics department, not administration. One moment please. Logistics planning. This is Chris. How can I help you? Oh, phones? You're going to want to ask IT about that. 1 second. Even funnier if they're selling magazines or something distinctly not phone related. IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again? What? No. I can't place orders from this department. You need accounting. 1 moment. And on. Our record is 23 minutes for someone selling some insurance thing. I also somehow got an Indian tech support scammer guy to screw up and give me his connection code once. I managed to log into his computer and change his password before he even realized it. Still spent 10 minutes trying to install a copy of TeamViewer on my Ubuntu install. Wish I could have heard him when he tried to log back in. My cousin who was in the Air Force always answers with Air Force Recruiting Office. This is Sergeant Hughes speaking, how may I help you? It's not really a wrong number story, but it's funny nonetheless. Every time a tech support scammer calls the house they will usually say something like, "Hi, this is," insert American name here, "from Microsoft Tech Support to let you know we have detected a virus on your Windows computer." To which I would reply, "Which one?" Since I own both a tower and a laptop. It's funny to watch them try to guess before I hang up. I'm always a fan of, "Hello, Jesse, get back in your cage, I ain't gonna warn you again. Don't make Emmy get the whip. What can I help you with?" Not my story but my dad's. When he was just out of high school living in his own place, a woman dialed him at 2 a.m. and then proceeded to go off on him for a good 5-10 minutes, all right before exams. Ignoring his repeated "Oh sorry, I think you have the wrong number," she messed with the wrong guy. He then proceeded to call her multiple times a week at 2 a.m. just to wake her up. The woman gradually fell apart as the months wore by and she lost all her sleep due to being awoken at 2 a.m. The last thing he ever heard from her before he stopped calling was, "You're killing me, please stop." I was probably raised by a psychopath. My dad once pretended to be the man person was calling. They had a nice chat and my dad invited him to come over for a beer pretending to be the other man. My Pixel 3 has what Google calls call screening, where the Google Assistant answers and transcribes live a conversation which I can then answer or not. I can also tap buttons for tell me more, etc. Weirdest I've had so far was someone try and carry on a full-on sales pitch with her. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Bye for now.